everybody. It's Haley Royal of CFA Institute. I'm here at the League of Filmmakers Media Center at Not Film Fest. I have my co-host, who I've missed all day, with me, Indiana Underhill. Hi.
I'm sleeping. Hi, I'm here.
And
thanks for coming, everyone.
Thanks for coming.
I'm waking up still.
Thanks for coming.
Well, I'm really actually excited because I've seen her movie and I adore her energy and vibe, and I would one day want to shoot as a DP. I'm like, I want to shoot you one day because you would look great on camera. I've seen it too.
What you said.
I did
lunch,
say
like,
that.
She looks phenomenal on camera.
Oh, she looks phenomenal on camera. Just like
too nice. You're being too nice.
No, I'm not. Everyone knows here I'm not that nice.
Indy's
so,
not nice.
I'm not nice. She's the nice one. But anyway, yes. Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
I'm here.
And we are talking about and with and to Gloria Zingales, who was the writer, the director, the lead actor, probably lots of other things.
Producer
We're
as well, I
learn all
imagine.
about
One
it.
of them.
Of Sguardo. Hi, Gloria.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yay. Do you want to do a quick shout out to your wonderful boyfriend as well?
He's behind the camera right now taking photos of me.
We love him.
He was an associate producer, production assistant, incredible moral support. He does it all. Much like me, he does it all.
And you told me at lunch that you would like just turn the corner and you'd always find him like filling up the Jenny tank.
Exactly.
And like he was just so helpful.
He
so
helped with some shots. Like
we love a supportive boyfriend.
Totally, we do.
Thanks, supportive boyfriend. Awesome.
Let's talk about where he was filling up the Jenny tank, probably on set, right?
Yes, in Red Hook.
In Roanoke?
In Red Hook.
Oh.
Red
Where's
Hook,
Red
Brooklyn.
Roanoke.
I was like, Roanoke, Virginia.
You're like, I'm from there.
You're like American Horror Story
Heard of
season
it.
Roanoke?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, probably on set for the movie that you made, which we should talk about. Will you give us a little log line just to get started for the viewers?
For sure. Okay, so separated from her friends, a young woman must journey home alone and face dangers that blur the line between reality and her own paranoia.
But it's so much more than that.
Yes.
It's so fun when I watch. Anyway, this is a review of the movie I'm going to give. It's a fantastic film because, as Haley knows, and a lot of our CFA team working in the back over there, it's like a labor camp. I'm like, show them you're working. Wave. I put them in the frame for a reason. Is they know that I love gender issues. I also love just watching stories about how we interpret societal influence and societal changes between men and women and how we appear in that. And that is exactly what The Gaze, right, is about.
Yes.
Because Lo Sguardo translates to The Gaze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have said that earlier.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
thought you were just saying the gays. Like, that's
Like,
how the gays feel about
that's how the
it.
gays
The
feel
amount
too.
of times
Yeah, I know.
I say it's about the male gaze, and people are like, "Oh," and
like,
I'm like, "I love them,
no.
not
Yes.
about them."
Yes.
G-A-Z-E.
Yes.
Gaze.
G-A-Z-E. That's why it's
okay.
called Lo Sguardo, because it can be something different.
Sguardo is translated to
The gaze
Yeah.
in English.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot going on thematically in this short film, which is really exciting to watch because I think it does it extremely effectively. Can we talk about how it came about, like why you wanted to tell this story?
It was kind of a conversation with a friend where we were jokingly saying like, oh, if you strung together all these moments of what it's like to be a woman at night in a city going home, it's actually a horror movie. Like it would be so quickly turn into a horror movie if you just
It would.
put those scenes that are very relatable and not even into like extreme or gore or anything. It becomes tense and scary. And so that's sort of how it was born, was like, okay, something really simple, like what are all these different moments that I've experienced as a woman, so many women that I'm close with have experienced, and let's make this just a simple journey from like a dinner together to like she gets home.
Amazing. Okay, and it's beautifully shot. So let's talk about
Nina.
why, not only that it's beautifully shot, but why was it shot that way? What does it have to say about The Gaze?
Well, it was very important for me to work with a female DP. So
Yeah.
Nina Gopher was my DP. She's so incredible. She was recommended to me from another producer. I saw her work online and I was like, that's it.
Yes.
That's what I wanted. I
Yes.
knew it was going to be at night. So it was very important for me that the work I was seeing the DP, having done in the past was something they could really like play with shadow and colors in the dark that didn't feel too, I wanted it to feel, I always say like paintings, like I want the colors to blend, nothing too like harsh or
And it was like, I felt like it was sometimes like at the beginning the audience was the ones getting yelled at and approached,
Yes.
which is fun because
Yes.
we're like from the male perspective almost.
Oh,
Yes.
And
okay.
strong female leads with male perspective. That's my supportive boyfriend. So
There he
we love a
is.
supportive boyfriend
We
behind the
love
camera.
supportive
Talking about
boyfriend.
supportive
Get
boyfriend.
We
you
were
a
talking
supportive
about them.
boyfriend.
Yeah, get yourself one. On sale now. No, full price only ever.
Double price.
Anyway, so no, but it felt like the audience was the character for a lot of the beginning
Yes.
shots and opening shots. And then I feel like it had its own kind of journey where you really then became part of your character, which is the
Yes.
lead. Now, can you talk about as well your editorial and directorial choices with kind of the three women, because there's three women in it that you can
Yeah.
talk about, but then you transitioned within a short film to who was kind of the lead. You like
Yeah.
kind of flipped it on its edge a little.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Tell us about that, who haven't seen it, because I'm just giving it away.
I mean, so I guess to give it more
Yeah.
away,
Yes.
there's three women. They're sort of like ending their night together, and then they all separate and they each go home.
Yes.
And we sort of follow my character until she gets home. I mean, part of that was logistical because I was directing and acting in it.
Yes.
It was easier for me to be sort of the shyer, less noticeable character in the beginning when there's a lot of people on screen.
Yes.
Because that way I didn't have to think about the acting as much. I could
Yeah.
really focus on like what's the frame, what are the other
Yes.
actors doing, etc. And then once it transitions to me, I had my co-star Ariana, who plays
Yes.
Maria with the iconic
So cool.
blonde bangs.
So cool.
She was behind the monitor for me in much of the rest of the film, so she's the one who was directing me and
Yeah.
helping me feel safe. And yeah, it was tough to do both because I feel like they're just such different muscles.
Yes.
Directing is so observational, it's so control based, it's so like thinking and paying attention, and acting is so much like surrendering and
Yeah.
not thinking and not observing
interesting.
and just being present. And so it's hard to like switch those gears really fast.
And you've had
yes.
I mean, clearly, though, you were very good at it because you've had so much success here, and Indiana
It
loved
resonated.
it.
And you
you-
are an actor who is directing more.
That's true.
And I know that you're excited about. Sorry, I'm just interviewing
Yeah,
Haley. It's a
please.
conversation.
Yeah.
You know, this is an important conversation
It
to have.
is.
Haley
should share
had her
tips.
directorial debut recently.
That's true.
Go off,
But
congrats.
This is really something that's interesting to you when you can interview actors that
Yes.
are directing.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not going to direct myself, so I wasn't in that.
Yes.
But I want to talk to you about, you did it, and you did it really well.
Thank you.
Are you going to do it again?
No, I don't want to do
Okay.
it again.
There
You
you
know
go.
what? I was thinking about. Have you ever seen Mississippi Masala by
No.
Mira Nair?
No.
Very iconic. I believe she's Indian.
Yeah.
And she's iconic. She did Queen of Katwe, which is like that Disney
Cool.
movie. So Mississippi Masala, she directs it, and there's a moment where I'm like, wait, she's in a scene. She's like in one scene. She plays a really funny character.
Love
she
it.
says like a really catty, gossipy thing, and they turn to her like once or twice in the film. And I was like, you know what? If I was gonna do like a longer feature,
Sure. Cameo.
that's what I would do.
Yeah,
I would do
yeah.
like a really low stakes character
Love it.
where I say something funny and like sassy or
Yes.
something. And I just come in and out, which I think a lot of directors, like, David Lynch does that, like
Yes.
when he comes in or pops in.
M. Night Shyamalan, Terrence Malick. Yeah, they all do
Totally.
it.
So,
you know?
not to like put myself there, but
No,
seeing that,
put
I'm
You
like,
know
yourself
what? Here
there.
we are. Here we are at Not Film
Put
Fest.
yourself
Dreams,
there.
Put yourself there.
yes,
Just
yes.
do it.
Do
My
it.
point is like they figured something out.
Yes,
They know
yeah.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love writing a role for myself. I loved directing. I just don't know if I would like do all those things at once
Right.
again for like
Yeah.
such a. If I were to do, hopefully I get to do like a feature,
Yeah.
and so like I don't think I would do that for a feature. I really like to collaborate also with other artists, and I
Yes.
love having someone else come in and say like, well, what if we did this? And suddenly I'm like, that's better. That's the
Yeah.
better idea,
Yeah.
and you just made this so much better. And I want to do that with a director.
Talk about, for me, I want to know, like, if there are actors listening to this who want to give it a shot. They
Yeah.
they still aren't like dissuaded too much. They want to do it.
Yeah.
What are the tips? Like, I know you had the relationship on set where your friend could go like, this is how it went. Yeah,
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Talk about the relationship maybe with the DP or the people
Yeah.
on set. What are the tips?
Yeah. Okay, first off, I should say that I ended up writing, acting, directing because I got to a point where it was like either this film doesn't get made
Right.
or it gets made because you do that.
Nice.
And I was like, you know what? If it's between that and that, like, fine, I'll bite the bullet.
Sure.
My producer was like, get over yourself. Just
Yeah.
do it. And I was like, okay,
I love-
fine.
That's a great producer.
I was like, just do it. It
I
doesn't matter.
agree.
And like, he was right in the sense that like I got to finally get to the end of this project because I did that. So I don't want to dissuade people. I think it's better to be imperfect in public than like perfect in your room and never get to share anything ever. Just do the idea, put it out there.
Love
If you need to direct, do it. Whatever. You're gonna learn, and it might be really awful, and that's fine.
Yeah.
It's better than not having made it.
Doing it good is the enemy of doing it at all. Sometimes.
Exactly.
That's my own. That is
Doing
my
it
own.
good is the enemy of doing it all.
Because you know how people say
sometimes.
perfect is the enemy of good, and I think like for me especially, I have to even go a step further and say good is the enemy of doing it at all.
Wouldn't it be wait, that's interesting. I like this.
Because if
wouldn't
it has
be
to
doing
be good,
it?
I won't do it.
But what if it was
Yeah. I see what she's saying. I
Yeah.
got there.
So instead of doing it bad is better than not doing it at all. You're
Please
saying
by
doing
all
it well
means do it
is-
really bad, so it'll be done.
Yeah.
and then you can do it again, and you'll
Exactly.
get better next
I like
time.
this.
Yeah,
This is cool.
that's if anyone ever uses that, I better be credited.
TM. Trademark. it.
Exactly. Now let's talk about being a female filmmaker.
Okay, let's do it.
It's a conversation constantly. I hate being a female DP, being categorized as a female DP in conversation by men specifically, who are like, "Oh, it's so hard to find a female DP," or like, "Well, you're a female DP." It's like I'm a DP.
Is it?
Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, but also like I'm a DP. But from a female filmmaker's perspective within like the collective, can you talk about what you think it's important for emerging female filmmakers to know about this industry and some tips you might give to like survive it, or you know what community you should be supported by, things like that?
I honestly just think that there are so many, like I had incredible female filmmakers working on this project.
Yes.
And then I also had some incredible male filmmakers on this project as well who were so supportive and so like, you know, my line producer, I was like, look, this is my first time directing.
Right.
I don't know all the terms. I might like look really dumb in front of the extras or something. He was like, ask me anything. Like, don't be
I love
afraid.
that.
Like, if anyone ever makes you feel uncomfortable, it's so funny. The scene in the subway.
Yes.
We cast all those guys like off of backstage, and
Funny.
at some points we were like, is this guy a little weird? Like the film, like the real shooting of the film started to feel like the film itself,
Right.
where we were like, is he gonna be weird on set? Like, is he kind of giving us weird looks? And my
Yeah.
line producer was like, if anyone ever looks
Love
at
it.
you sideways, literally just like look at me.
Yes.
And I will like, I'll kick them out. Like,
Yeah.
no problem. He's
Great.
like, I'm the bad guy. Like, you just use me. So, like, that. You
Which
need to
is-
find those
yeah.
people, right?
It's so important.
Yeah.
That's also like why prep is so important, to have those
Yeah.
conversations and build that relationship and trust, as well as be like honest about what needs to happen on set.
Totally, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, amazing.
Wow. This is, I mean, we're running long, but I love it. Like, I think this is so fantastic because it's so, you have so much to talk about, and it's so rich, and it's so, I mean, for our, to be, what's the word? Selfishly, it's really good for us and for our audience.
Yeah, we can keep the conversation going.
Always.
Yeah.
After.
I want
Yeah.
to talk a little bit about the fest really quickly before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here at Not Film Fest?
No, it's my second.
Okay, so you're a veteran, and I would like it if you would talk about, for people who haven't been here, what are some tips that you have so to make sure that people get the most out of the
The
festival?
Not Film Fest survival guide.
Yeah.
Okay, lunches.
Yep.
Go to the lunches.
Great.
Go to lunch.
Go to the lunches every single day.
Okay.
Sit at a different seat every single day. It's good to meet people. If you come alone, you know, or you come in a group, it's easy to like sort of stick to that group or to like stick to the person you met the first day, and that's great.
Yeah.
But also be like, hey, I'll catch you at coffee later. I'm gonna go like just randomly jump into this other group of people
Yes.
and be like, hey, what's up? Hi, because everyone here is so excited to be here, so friendly. I've talked to other filmmakers here who are like, it's my 4th time here, and I've, you know, gone to the biggest festivals out there, and this is one where like there's just enough people that you can really like talk to everyone and really connect with people and, you know, actually find your next collaborators at this
Yes,
festival.
we've
which
heard
is
that
the
a
goal.
lot. We've heard that a lot, that
Really
people
good
have
advice.
used
The goal.
someone they found here and collaborated with them
Yeah.
afterwards. So
Yeah.
I love that. Now, final question. What do you hope the audience's biggest takeaways are for Lo Sguardo?
Oh God. I really like to just hear what people take from it.
Yes.
Like when you were just kind of
I, like, pitched it to you at
telling
lunch,
other
too.
people what it was about. I was like, oh my goodness, like
Yeah.
that was a layer that I wrote in, but I didn't know that you were gonna read it like that. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I love that everyone has like their own interpretation of what happens at the end and what it really
Yes.
was all about and whatever. And the layers, because that was the most fun part for me, was like, in many ways it was just sort of, let me put these subconscious images that come to me on screen and see how they all tie together. So I hope people will just come up to me after and be like, wait, I thought that was that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Gloria,
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining
Thank you
us.
both.
Such a
This was
pleasure.
lovely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And to supportive boyfriends everywhere, supportive partners in general.
Yeah.
And female
He claps
filmmakers.
first. Yes.
And female filmmakers.
Yes, and female filmmakers.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for
See
joining
you.
us.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.